So an Ottawa police officer just harassed me at the gym. As one does, of course. He was doing chest flies. I was standing in front of him and I was respecting him in his space and wanted him to be able to see his form. So I kept moving out of the way so that he could see himself in the mirror. And after I did this twice, he stops me and he's like, yeah, it's okay. I may just be a dirty old man. Here it comes. But I almost don't mind if you're standing in front of me while I do this. And I did what we all do as women when we get comments like that. I just went, ha ha ha. Turned around and I was like, I hate men. And then I was really pissed and went to turn around to tell him, like, this is not okay and here is why. And he was gone. I got a Good Life associate, told her, and she wanted to see where it happened so that she could find it on camera, because I was like, I don't want to come back here with this dude, like, I'm uncomfortable right now. He was there. I was like, oh, this is him. Confronted him. And then when I told him that was not okay, you made me feel uncomfortable, he was like, I'm sorry. And I was like, no, like, this is not cool. It's not okay. Then he tells me, I actually rescind my apology. Anyway, here's the video. And I kept moving out of the way. Oh, that's him. Ew.
I'm so sorry.
No. I don't give a. It's inappropriate. I don't appreciate it, and it made me feel uncomfortable. This is a place where I come to feel safe.
Well, you should be safe.
Oh, I should be.
Yeah,
yes, I know. And you made me
listen.
feel unsafe. I don't appreciate that. And for me to have to go, no, it's okay. No, it's not okay. I'm autistic. This is my safe space. I come here to lift, and you're disgusting. As I'm moving out of the way so you can see yourself in the mirror, you.
Wow.
Wow, what?
I rescind my apologies. You're nuts.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So she was at the gym. There was a guy that was there. Later found out that he was a police officer in Ottawa. If you don't know where Ottawa is, we're obviously talking about Canada, right? So both parties are at the gym. She's working out, he's working out, he's doing his workouts, trying to, I guess, look and see or whatnot or whatever. And she was in the way, and, she was in the mirror, and she stated that she was going to proceed to move out of the way. And he gave a comment as simple as, it's okay. I'm a dirty old man anyway. And then she took some type of offense directly to that, as if he literally put hands directly on her or whatnot or whatever. And then she proceeded to explain how she felt in the video. But then later on, when she, as she called it, quote unquote, confronted him when she was explaining to another person there, she started off by saying, ew. And one of the things that was noted in the video is that he was trying to, get through and say something to her, but she kept rambling and getting louder. And I'm like, why are you causing such a fuss? If how you felt that this police officer treated you, you could have went directly to management at the gym and more than likely took that up with them and, and saw what it is that they were going to see, or how it is that they were going to proceed with the situation or something or other, right? But she, for whatever reason, decided not to do that, or at least she didn't put that in the video. So during that whole moment, she confronted him, went off, and the guy was like, okay, I rescind my apology. So we hear the fact that the guy actually did apologize to her, because she came to him, was sitting up there saying that she felt a certain type of way. And he was like, you know what? I'm sorry. Very simply. And I want to note that at no point in time did you ever hear the guy get up in arms. Did he try to holler back at her? Did he try to insinuate anything or whatnot or whatever? She's the only one looking completely crazy on both parts of the video. And as he stated before, he was like, yo, I rescind my apology because you're nuts. And she is. Like, for you to go off like this, you're listing all of these things, talking about, oh, this is my safe space. I'm autistic. This is where I come to basically feel safe and yada, yada, yada. You literally just confronted a dude and he was like, yo, I apologize. I'm sorry. Like, if I made you, feel a certain type of way or whatnot or whatever, I apologize. I'm sorry. And it's like, you couldn't even just look at the thing of like, he just apologized. He just, admitted whatever type of wrong or whatnot. You just wanted to keep talking. You just wanted to keep going, as if this dude literally robbed you, as if he literally put hands on you. And it's like, this is why I told people before that at the end of the day, I'm completely fine with a lot of things being separate. I'm completely fine with the gyms and jobs and so on and so on. I'm fine with all of these things being separate. If that means that it's going to alleviate a lot of these quote unquote problems, because again, I want people to understand that for about close to maybe about a year and a half, almost 2 years, there was a very problematic thing that would go on in the gyms, and it was a trend, and you had a lot of women doing it. They would decide that they want to dress a certain type of way, go directly to the gym, do whatever minuscule or invisible workouts, and then they will set up the camera in a way to try and capture guys looking directly at them, and then they'll post it online and try to say that all these guys are creeps. Why is it that women just can't go out to the gym, mind their own business, be in a safe space, and just work out without guys just staring at them and oogling their body and objectifying them? When realistically, you're doing movements and certain types of things on purpose. You're dressing a certain type of way on purpose in order to gather the eyes and the attention of those guys there so that you can post these videos. And this is when you had tons of guys coming out online, even some of the ones who might have even been seen on the videos that these women called out and was like, oh yeah, these are creeps. They're like, yo, I wasn't sitting up here, whatever she's trying to sit up. This is not what it is. Right. And a lot of people don't want to call out how problematic a lot of this stuff is. A lot of people would just rather believe that, okay, men are just a problem. It doesn't matter whatever situation that is taking place, men are just a problem. Even if it is an argument between two women, somehow, some way, a man is still the problem. Nobody wants to look at the person who is actually being problematic in the situation, or for better, instance, for this situation here. Again, the woman clear cut went up to the dude or saw him. She started off the whole conversation by saying ew, which is crazy to me because I've never started off a conversation, even if I disliked somebody. I've never started off a conversation like that. I usually try to, be as cordial or respectful as possible. And even amongst all of that, the dude was like, yo, I did apologize. Again, she wasn't trying to hear it. She was doing all of this for whatever social media that she has, because obviously everybody has a TikTok. Everybody believes that they're going to be a content creator and get hundreds of thousands or millions of people basically subscribe to them, so that this will be their life story and they'll be a millionaire overnight. Like I said, it's crazy. This whole internet has a lot of people's minds messed up at the end of the day. And like I said before, this is why you had a whole trend not too long ago where you have fields of women on TikTok that were just making all of these videos, all of these assertions, all of these insinuations that men are just some type of predator, some type of creep. This is all men are about, and yada, yada, yada. When normally, when you look at gyms, men go there for mental health. Men go there to relieve stress. Men go there to actually better themselves mentally and physically, right? And you have other men that use this for a type of thing like where they just sit up there and like meet up with their boys. Like maybe they can't meet up on weekends or whatever, but they might have some hours before or after work where it's like, yo, we're gonna be sitting up here just, talking, working out, bonding like that. So there's a multitude of avenues of which men use the gym. This is why the gym was built. This is why it was established. It was established because of men. If men stop going to gyms, you're not going to have gyms. It's that simple. There's no argument to be made. Nobody can tell me any different. All of the gyms, if men literally right now were to stop going to gyms overnight across America, gyms would be, closing down. They would be emptying out. You would lose money in stocks, right? Businesses will literally shut down overnight. And then also that would have a everlasting effect on some of the other businesses such as food or maybe some clothing that are around in that area. Because if men are going to the gyms, that means that they're not going to be buying athletic clothing. That means that also the eateries that are around there, guys aren't going to be getting their everyday, shake every such and such hours. They're not going to be going to these restaurants. Like I said, a lot of things will start to collapse and people don't even understand it. But as I've stated before, a lot of people need to understand. So if it comes to a point in time where we start having this uprise or this type of stuff happens again, if we can't have stuff just like be separate, then guys need to just stop going to the gym and let everybody else handle the gym. Let everybody else make sure that the gyms are open, that they're running, that they're working, that those employees are able to still get a paycheck every week or two, and all this other type of stuff. Like I said, I promise you, they're not. They will just move and go somewhere else. Wherever the attention is, that's where people are going to go. But anyways, like I said before, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.